Have you seen those videos about certain jobs that companies are having a tough time filling? I know I have. The problem, though, they tell us the job, but they don't tell us who's hiring. But I will. Today, I'm sharing entry-level remote jobs in data analysis, operations, and compliance. And one of these hot remote jobs is with DoorDash. They're all hiring right now. A degree is not needed, and you can make over $100,000 per year. Come with me as we scan through them. So let's start off with DoorDash. I'm sure you've all heard of DoorDash. They were founded in 2013 and they're a local commerce and logistics platform that connects consumers with local businesses for on-demand delivery and pickup. And right now they have an opening for an associate strategy and operations. We can see they have some locations indicated here: Phoenix, Arizona, Chicago, Illinois, San Francisco, California, as well as United States remote. So I take this to mean you can do this job remotely nationwide in the United States, or if you live in the Phoenix, Chicago, or San Francisco area, you can work out of that office, but we're all about working remotely. So as I read through this job description, it looks like you'll focus on improving DoorDash's products and services for merchants by analyzing data, solving problems, and finding ways to help the business grow. You'll work with different teams to prioritize improvements, recommend solutions, and ensure the product meets customer and merchant needs. And what they expect from you is to be able to create and implement high-impact playbooks, models, processes, and tools that help the company business grow quickly and effectively. You have no problem working with other departments within the company to influence roadmaps and set requirements. You understand the needs of partners, you can prioritize those needs, and you're able to solve problems with a data-driven first principles approach. They want you to be able to act with urgency, you take ownership, and you quickly jump on the most important issues. And you have previous experience working in an e-commerce and or logistics environment. So that pretty much sums up this job. They do tell us applications for this position are accepted on an ongoing basis. I actually take that to be a good thing. They're always looking for someone for this kind of role. And when it comes to the salary down at the bottom of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $74,800 up to $110,000 per year. Let's talk about another job companies are having a hard time filling, and this one too can be done remotely, and it is operations. I found an entry-level remote operations job with the company Ophelia Health. They're a telehealth company that provides dedicated use disorder treatment, and they were founded in 2019. They have an opening for a clinical operations associate. This job is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description. So this job is all about helping to keep the telehealth practice running smoothly by managing patient transfers, supporting clinical schedules, maintaining reports and dashboards, and handling daily administrative tasks. You'll work with different teams to solve problems, improve processes, and ensure patients and healthcare providers have a smooth experience. So you do some panel management and coverage support, data analytics, as well as administration and cross-functional operations. So for this job, all you need is a little bit of experience in operations, healthcare operations, or similar administrative analytical role. They tell us high-growth telehealth or health tech startup experience is preferred. You're comfortable using Google Sheets, and you have experience navigating and reading BI tools such as Lightdash, Looker, or Tableau. And SQL knowledge is a plus, it's not required. So this job offers a really nice suite of benefits, including a work-from-home stipend. And when it comes to the salary, down at the bottom of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $60,000 to $65,000 per year. Our last remote job is doing compliance work. The company Tilt, known as Tilt.com, is a mobile banking and consumer credit company, and they've been around since 2016. They're looking for a compliance analyst. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description. Now, I do want to mention right up front, travel for company offsites is expected at least 2 times a year. So you need to be okay with that, but look at it as a little vacation. So, your main focus in this job is to make sure the company follows laws and regulations by reviewing customer complaints, checking for risks, and improving compliance processes. So, you'll analyze data, work with different teams, and recommend improvements, as well as use automation and AI to make compliance work more efficient. So, you'll dig into complaints to uncover patterns and systemic issues, help maintain the UDAAP risk inventory, conduct state by state regulatory research, and also identify and implement process improvements across your compliance functions while continuously assessing and optimizing compliance operations. So for this job, they do want you to have a couple years compliance or related experience in financial services or fintech. You have all your typical soft skills you need for just about every job, and you get bonus points if you have data analysis, complaints handling, experience in preparing legal or compliance correspondence, or knowledge of financial compliance marketing regulations. And all of those things, you just get bonus points. Are not required, but if you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. And they tell us if you don't meet every qualification, don't worry too much about it because they care more about potential over your past. If you're bringing ambition and drive to what you're building, they want to hear from you. And going back up to the top of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $76,840 up to $90,400 per year, plus they offer equity. So hopefully one of these often talked about but seldom shown remote jobs works out for you. And have a great day, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.